Oh, how's everybody doing? And in reference to movies and TV shows and hello, makeup artists and special effects of makeup artists and things like that, in reference to movies and TV shows, and when I've had to wear fake teeth over my real teeth, I'm not gonna be wanting to do that. So in reference to movies, my real teeth have to heal. I'm not gonna be doing movies with. I know in reference to films that I've been in the past, sometimes, I'd wear like a fake thing over my real teeth. Well, these people have damaged my real teeth and I can't be, where's my movie production insurance money reference to these people damaging my teeth? It's pretty serious, I've performed as different artists and directed films and TV shows before. And where's my money, man? This is just stupid. I've been in movies and TV shows since I was little. And hello, in reference to black and white TV shows, in reference to the early years of the 60s or whenever. This is very serious. And don't forget, one day I'll be 12 feet tall or something in the future. Don't forget my mother's real tall. My father was real tall. Don't forget that. My grandfather was tall too. My grandfather, some people thought that he got, real tall. He was what? 14, 15, 16, 17 feet tall. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyways, in reference to when I was a little boy, I was, younger, and then I got injured and I was in a coma. But, my grandfathers, I guess, might have been alive back then when I was a little boy. It's a long story in reference to Hollywood history and business history and tycoon history and tycoon lulls. This activity of the satellite man damaging my teeth, these people coming into America and them trying to steal everything from me is violations of law books. And where's my police brutality lawsuit monies? It's even more police brutality when somebody's stealing my lawsuit monies. Is everybody aware of that? But, there's a lot of stories of information of things and facts and history and separating fact and fiction from the activities of these liars and their tricks. It's very important in reference to movies and TV shows. People trying to steal my music or my voice, or people trying to steal, like these people damaging my teeth was trying to mess up my singing and my career because they can't compete or something. That's not fair. Maybe you should take some music lessons or something in reference to singing. Maybe you should take some acting classes in reference to performing in movies or something. Or maybe you've already lost your way. You lost your ride in reference to you got blackballed or something. But in reference to history and film and music and, careers, you don't have a right tampering with my career, of any career that I have. Maybe you should start your own production company. Why don't you use some of those? Well, maybe some of your politician buddies should make their own production company, or maybe you've already been blackballed. See, any politician that tries to hurt me gets blackballed from the media no matter what. And they usually get impeached in government. But if they refuse to step down, then, the law offices have to continue in reference to pursuing the prosecuting against them, and in reference to like the Treasury and Congress too. They have to prosecute for their violations in reference to people violating my anatomy or violating my life or violating my lifestyle that I was supposed to be living. I'm supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions. And hello, rail truck driving company, and hello, Crest truck driving company and other truck driving companies. How you guys doing? And hello, NFL sports teams and football teams and baseball and basketball teams. In reference to history of entertainment, all the sports athletes I've ever been, I've worn disguises. And the reason why is, some things are for safety reasons, and some things was for, just to not to be stalked by people or something, in reference to people stalking me and people trying to steal my sperm or blood. So, in reference to my lighter complexion, that when I've dressed up as a black artist or a black football player or a different color, it's very important in reference to people knowing the information and arresting people that have tried to abuse me. And, I've had friends in, history and sports athletes, and hello, Dennis Rodman said hello, and some other, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, how you guys doing, and other people, in reference to hello, John Stockton, and Danny Ainge, and Mark Price, and Larry Bird, and Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish, hello, Celtics, right? And hello, in reference to all the other basketball players and sports, a lot of the names, very important, of course. And people want to know if I ever played Indiana University basketball. And some people want to know if I ever played UCLA basketball. And people want to know if I've been a gymnastics athlete. Somebody tried to say that I was supposed to be at UCLA, and I was supposed to be one of the gymnastics coaches over there, but I've been held hostage. And hello, UCLA Dentistry School. Have you sued these people for damaging my face and teeth? I went to UCLA too, And hello, Harvard Human Rights Offices, all the human rights offices. Have you sued these people? It's very serious. But, I haven't received any of the monies from any of the sports I've been in. And I don't have access to accounts or identification in reference to athletes that I've been in sports. And, people always kidnapped me and held me hostage in Indiana when they tried to steal all my revenues from sports or anything. And some people was wondering in reference to which boxing career I've had, and somebody communicated earlier too about, they wanted to know if there was a martial artist in the world that has ever beat me in martial arts. I'm not sure what to say about that. So in reference to information, some people wondered if I was an Olympic martial artist or gymnastics or, what sports I've played in. But is there a martial artist that's ever beat me in martial arts? Yeah, I knew Bruce Lee when I was a little boy. Kind of a long story there, huh? But, in reference to, I was possibly in some Bruce Lee movies, wasn't I? When I was little. Maybe somebody wants to express some information on that. But, and hello, in reference to the Little Rascals TV show back in the 1930s. Like some people thought I was born back in the 1930s, and then I was in a coma for like 30 years and came out of a coma like in the 60s is what some people thought, or in between. I'd been injured so many times. But I'm real young. I didn't age at all in reference to when I was in a coma. So, I was little. And, people wanted to know things. I don't know. You have to look up the information. Somebody has all the information. It doesn't count against my age either. And this past 20 years that they've held me hostage in Indianapolis is not supposed to count against my age either. And this man damaging my teeth. See, I don't have nothing fake on my body. Everything's real. And you don't have a right damaging anything trying to put fake things on my body. The pieces of raw oil drilling bits that are in my teeth that my parents had put there, or my grandparents, someone might say, or my parents had put there, you don't have a right trying to steal those. You don't have a right damaging my front teeth either. You claim you were trying to communicate something? That ain't how you communicate from a satellite, dumbass. You don't fry people's mouths or teeth. And the Treasury knows that I was trained a little by the Treasury when I was a little boy too, or when I was younger. They're burning my teeth right now, man. You have to go to prison. But, in reference to movies and TV shows and history, I always wore something over my real teeth. And my real teeth have to heal because any type of sports, any type of fake thing that they put on my teeth always falls off or something, if I've been in sports or anything. So it's not a good thing for anything like that. But, in reference to boxing, somebody wanted to know, have I been a boxer? How many times have I been world championship boxing or Olympic gold medals or, athletics? Some people want to know, I guess, which is important. So, in reference to, what football players or basketball I've played in or PGA golf, if anybody's ever seen me in PGA golf playing or anything, people need to express information, You never know. I might have been somebody's favorite player, and they may not have known it was me in sports. Because sometimes I dress up like a black guy, I guess you'd say, for my protection. But obviously, that didn't. Satellite men are still holding me hostage, and they're stealing all the revenues and all the letters from sports teams that know me. And it's just disgusting what these people are doing with their thieving ways. Somebody wants to know how many times I've been Mr. Olympia or how long I've been a supermodel. I've been a supermodel my whole life. I've been an actor and entertainer and singer and performer and business tycoon since I was born. In reference to me being the child of my mother and father, and my grandparents was tycoons too, American tycoons. So if you got a problem with tycoons, government man, or the tycoon word, you're violating American history, which means you need to go to court. And in reference to the history of sports or females in Hollywood that dated me, I don't know why the girls haven't came over. You need to make videos. It needs to be on record. It needs to be documented, man. Or females, it needs to be documented. And this is a hostage situation. I don't even know when they're going to turn the unemployment back on. They said it was being reinstated in Indiana, but I looked at the website earlier and it wasn't on there. And, it seems like when they have courts in Indianapolis against these people that are holding me hostage, it still doesn't change anything. I haven't received any court case money or insurance monies. Haven't received any letters to travel anywhere. Haven't received any letters from my mother and father's mansions or from the lawn care crew that works at the property. Haven't received any letters from any of the any of the maids or butlers that was maids and butlers of my mother and father when I was growing up. Haven't received nothing. And they're still burning my teeth and face right now. The satellite man is. It's attempted murder every second of every day.